to Hampton. All right, it costs us between $2,500 and $3,000 to do that with so many kids. Well, the first thing this person wanted to do was, well, let's go to the community and see if we. I said, you don't go begging. Just see if we can. Because we were raising money. Let me tell you something. And that's why they got me. That's what they got me. They made me stop. They made me close down. The only person who was making more than me was the gospel chorus. But I made clear, you know what I'm saying? Clear. Between $1,200 and $1,600 every year for the talent show. And one year we had the talent show and we had the what was it called? The Hornet School. And we made another $1,000 for that. That money is what we used to take the trip. But this person, the first thing he wanted to do was jump out and what made me mad was I'm off sick one day, and I ain't gonna name the name, but somebody called themselves leading them on. This is an adult leading them on when I was sick. I was sick for a couple of days. Took him and he went. We had $3,000 in the bank, and he goes out and he spends $2,000 for one of these guys did New Orleans. One year you did New Orleans, and one year you did AFS Day. And I'm saying, why would you spend $2,000 for something you don't make no money? See, the community didn't realize. Man, people were coming with us with ribs and potato salad, and we're saying to you, that money doesn't come to us. That money goes to the AFS to bring. And the bad part was in those days, there wasn't no persons of color coming here as visiting students. I said, so, why would you spend $2,000 for something you ain't gonna make no money off of? And that's when he come up with this, well, let's go to the community. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta find another way to work.
No, sir.
I have a question. What was the participation from the NAACP?
Let me tell you something, and I don't want to brag. Did you go to McGill?
I did.
When did you go to McGill?
I think 91 maybe. Class of 91.
Okay, well after you left, yeah, because you left a year before me. After you left, Millersville had a dynamite, and they may still have a dynamite NAACP. So they came to us, and here's what I did. I said, anybody from our club who wanted to join the NAACP, we would pay part of their membership fee. And that's how I got them. That's how they got started in McKenzie, but it didn't last long because Reverend Telefero, he dropped the ball. And then I think, what was the young kid's name? The young kid, the youth, but he was younger than me. He ended up as the advisor or whatever it was for the NAACP. But now the local NAACP didn't do us no good whatsoever. We did them good. I think Reverend Simmons, the one that had the church, not AJ, but the Simmons who had the church down.
The Tabernacle?
Yeah. I think he was involved somehow because we had a couple of meetings down there.
But I mean, like when the NAACP first came to Lancaster, do you remember when they came?
Oh, no, they were here before I got here.
Okay.
They were here before I came. They go way back. But it was brought back up. But I was involved with, in fact, that's how I got the job with the Revamp Authority. You heard me talk about Yonkers Court, Miller Court, Barney River. Those, when we were kids, we called them cracks. But there are a lot of people today my age, when you say Yonkers Court, they say, what do you mean Yonkers Court? People didn't know those places had names. All right. Nelson Pike was chairman of the NAACP Housing Committee. And Nelson and I went around the whole 74th. What I did was I went to the city, we got the city map, we went around the whole southeast area, and we mapped out every one of these, not just those things, but houses that should be torn down or something should be done with. And we took it to the redevelopment authority and they worked with them. The NAACP was involved, especially when Reverend Mack was the president for a couple of years. I don't ask me what years and in what order. But Reverend Mack was involved. Reverend Stefan was very active. And Reverend, what's called his father too? Sparkman was involved. But they were really very much involved. They were involved. I'm not saying they completely covered the, we picketed. See, I don't know if you folks realize that we picketed just like they did throughout the country. We picketed. We picketed Watchand, we picketed Haggard, we picked the pools he was talking about. And we really pushed, that's how I'll tell you, how the city and the county both had a pool. And the funny part is the city pools in the county and the county pools in the city. And why it worked that way was the county pool wasn't going to be built fast enough that the next swimming season they'd have been ready, but the city pool would be. But you know where the city pool is, right? Conestoga Pine. Out there on Pitney Road.
Yeah.
And who's gonna go all the way out there? And it's small too compared to this.
Right.
And so.
What year was the county pool built?
Around. It must have been somewhere around 64, 65, 66, somewhere around there.
Was it integrated ever since the beginning?
Oh yeah. But it was integrated with that. Well, the first couple of years the folks went, but then you got all those different stories that diseases were in the pool and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But not only did the white folks stop going, so a lot of black folks stopped going too. And I'm assuming it's probably the same way with Spanish speaking. They stopped going.
Well, sir, I think we've had you here almost an hour. So I think we'll call this one a wrap. And certainly thank you for your time.
Certainly. Like I said, I'll give you some more names.
Okay, yes.
My mother-in-law, Carolyn Ferry, and she can give you perspective from a black Catholic, because her family was a Christian black Catholic family.
Oh, okay.
Her mother, and she's still Catholic. I was married Catholic. Now we're divorced.